Sharon McNamee. Okay, my name is Sharon McNamee. I am the ESOL manager at Edmonton Green campus. So today I will be talking about ESOL at Edmonton Green. Um, and if you have any questions, you can type them into the chat box and I will answer all the questions at the end of the presentation. Next screen, please. So at the Edmonton Green campus, we do a range of courses. First of all, we have ESOL, which starts at pre-entry, which is the lowest level course that we do. And we go up to level 2 ESOL. So these courses are for adults. Normally, the courses are 3 days a week and you study for 2 hours a day. So in total, you would do 6 hours a week on adult ESOL. We also have ESOL with health and social care. And on that course, you study more. You come in for 4 days in the week. You do health and social care for 1 day. And on the other days, you have ESOL, and that is for 5 hours a week. You have maths and a computer class. There's also a tutorial class, which is 1 hour a week. And that in the tutorial, you can speak to the tutor about problems you have with the course and any other problems you would like to talk to the tutor about. So health and social care is a full-time course and it's 4 days a week. You need to be able to study in the morning and in the afternoon. We also do ESOL with childcare, and that is like health and social care. So you study ESOL for 5 hours a week, you study childcare for 3 hours a week, and you also study maths and computers, and you also have a tutorial on the childcare course. That course, again, is 4 days a week, and you need to be able to study in the morning and in the afternoon. We also offer maths at the college part-time. So if you just want to study maths, you can study maths for up to 2 hours a week. And that is normally in the afternoon. We may have some maths classes in the evening as well. And also we offer computer classes or digital skills classes. And again, you can just study digital skills if you don't want to study anything else. Those courses are also part-time and they're normally 2 hours a week. So all our courses run in the morning or the afternoon or the evening. So on the next screen, if we move to the next screen, we have the times. So we have morning classes, and morning classes normally start at 9:30, sometimes at 10, and they finish at 11:30 or 12. So you can study ESOL in the morning and you will be finished by 11:30 or 12. In the afternoon, the classes start at either 12 or 12:30. And again, those classes will be finished at the latest by 2:30. And in the evening, we offer classes on a Monday and a Wednesday. And they, as you can see, they start at 6:30 and finish at 9. At the moment, we are planning to have the majority of lessons in the college at Edmonton Green, but we will have some lessons online. So just to give you more information about online, at the moment in this summer term, we are running most of our classes online. But in September, for all our new courses, we would like to do as many as possible in college, but there will be some online classes. And if there are more problems with coronavirus, then we would have to do more classes online. But the plan is majority of lessons in the college for the new academic year. That is for all classes, ESOL, maths, health and social care, childcare, computers, everything. We will try to have as many classes as possible in college. So if we move on to the next screen, we've just got some pictures here of the college. So the first picture is one of our maths classes. And the other picture is some of the students who are doing some shopping in the shopping centre and the market at Edmonton Green. So that's another advantage of coming to Edmonton Green. There are lots of shops, and the market is very big at Edmonton Green. So you can come to class and then do your shopping afterwards. And lots of the students do that. And then if we move on to the next screen. So if you want to study at Edmonton Green, we are part of Barnet and Southgate College, and we're the Edmonton Green campus. So on the screen at the moment, you can see the postcode, which is N90TS. And on the map, you can see that Barnet and Southgate College is here. It's upstairs from Greg's in Edmonton Green, and it's quite close to the post office in Edmonton Green. So as you walk into Edmonton Green Shopping Centre from Asda, we are on the left, but you need to go up some stairs. So the stairs are just next to Greg's takeaway, and the Asda is here on the map. I wasn't able to put Asda on this map. So one way to get in contact with us is just to come to the college. We're open 9 to 4, Monday to Friday. So those would be the best times to drop into the college and fill in an application form. We also sometimes interview students on the day that they come in. So this is the postcode and the map. And then on the next screen, there are other ways to apply. You can send an email to me. This is my email, sharon.mcnamee@barnettsouthgate.ac.uk. And also, if you want, you can apply online to the college and use this link, which is on our website. So now I will answer some questions. So the first question I've got is, do you accept Social Security benefits? So for our ESOL courses, the majority of the courses are free of charge. And normally they are free of charge for people who receive benefits. Those benefits include universal credit and housing benefit, but there are other benefits that we accept. So what I would say is, if you're interested in a course at Edmonton, I would advise you to come in to the college and speak to the lady at reception. But the majority of students who receive benefits are able to study free of charge on all the courses I mentioned: ESOL, ESOL with health and social care, ESOL with childcare, maths and computers. Okay, the second question is from Bruno. So ESOL Pathway Level 1 Business, that course runs at our Wood Street campus. So what you can do is you can go to our website and look at the ESOL presentation from the 15th of June. And there is another presentation which includes Wood Street. And that is where you can study level 1 business. The curriculum manager at Wood Street is Helen Brown. So what I will just type in her email address, Bruno, and you can contact her directly by email. And the last question that I've got is from Polizina. Sorry if that's wrong. We do have ESOL in the morning at Edmonton Green. So the classes will start at 9:30 or 10. What I suggest is that you send me an email. And again, I'll just type in my email one more time because it's quite long. What we do is we contact students and we assess them over the phone and then decide what level they are. So we have all levels, and we have all levels in the morning and in the afternoon. And we do offer classes between 9:30 and 12:30. So on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning, you should be able to study between 9:30 and 11:30. So you would be able to leave in time to pick up your son from nursery. The next question is from Muna. With asylum seekers, Muna, we need to see certain things. You need to have an Aspen card or ARC card. It's a green card normally. You also need to show proof that you receive money from the government as an asylum seeker, and you need to have a letter to say that you are an asylum seeker. So because there are a lot of things, Muna, please come into the college to Edmonton Green, and I think it would be easier if you did that. But basically, you need to have a green Aspen card, a letter to say that you have the Aspen card, and you need proof of payment for each week. So Sarah has asked about fees for ESOL adults. So the rule is that if you receive benefits, we accept most benefits, and that means that the adult courses are free. Also, if you are working and on a low wage, normally the course is free. So if you're working and your income is lower than £22,000 a year, the course should be free. However, if you are from overseas, it does depend which country you are from. And again, I would suggest that you come into the college. Normally the rule is if you're from overseas and you're from the European Union, then most of our courses are free. but if you're from outside the European Union, then you may have to pay for the course. So it depends where you come from. So what I would suggest is that you come into Edmonton Green. That is for Sarah. And then the other lady, Polizina, if you're coming in on Monday to Edmonton Green, then bring all documents that you have relating to your status in the UK. So if you are an asylum seeker, we need to see the card, which is green. We need to see the letter, which comes with your card. And we also need to see receipts or your bank statement proving that you receive money from the government. So it's 3 things. But when you come in on Monday, so you can come in on Monday from 9 o'clock onwards. If there's anything else we need, we will tell you. And there is lots of time to enroll, so you can go and come back with the documents. So Sarah, again, if you're from Iran, it does depend what your status is in the UK. So lots of our students have indefinite leave to remain or leave to remain. So they have a home office status. So we would need to see your documents from the home office. Also, I would just like to say to everyone that you need to have a national insurance number to enroll as well. And there's a question from Saima. So for functional skills, English and maths, if you send me to my email your details, I will pass them on to the manager for functional skills because we work together. As far as I know, functional skills, English and maths are free. They're different to ESOL. You can also do ESOL. It depends on your level of English and maths. So there is a difference between functional skills, English and maths, and ESOL. So functional skills English is for people who were born in the UK normally, and ESOL is for people who speak English as a second language. So ESOL is more suitable for people who have learnt English, because functional skills is for people who have lived in the UK all their lives. But Saima, if you send me an email to this email address, then we can get you on the course that is most suitable for you. I do functional skills maths at Edmonton Green. So you could do functional skills maths at Edmonton Green as part of the ESOL department. But we don't do functional skills English at the moment at Edmonton Green. Okay. So for Sarah and Polizina, please come to Edmonton Green and we will see you next week, hopefully. Then Amen. Again, if you come from Algeria and you have a letter of immigration, we really need to see it. So again, I would advise you to come into the Edmonton Green office, to the campus, and show your documents to the lady who does the enrollment, because every person is different. So Aisha, you want to do ESOL Health and Social Care. Again, Aisha, if you could send me an email, then I will email you back with a time and day when you can have an interview for health and social care, because the tutor who does that course will speak to you and do an interview, especially for you. So this week, we're open at Edmonton Green. So you can come in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you can come in between 9 and 4 and speak to Oz, who enrolls students. And on Thursday, I will be at Edmonton Green if you want to speak to me. And Neslihan, just the teaching assistant course. At Edmonton Green, there is a teaching assistant course, but it's not an ESOL course. Again, what I suggest is if you send me an email, I will pass your name on to the manager for that course. The teaching assistant course may be at Edmonton Green this year, but it may not be at Edmonton Green, it may be at the Southgate campus, but it's not an ESOL course, it's from a different department, so I can't give you any more detail about it, but you can send me an email and I will get someone to contact you. So does anyone have any further questions? Just answer this. Come in. Hi, Sarah. Yes, you can come into college tomorrow for an assessment. Yes. If you do the assessment tomorrow, then either one of the teachers who's there tomorrow will look at it, or I can look at it on Thursday when I am there. So for the assessment, come in and speak to Oz, who is the lady in the office. Okay. I think so that's the end of the presentation. Thank you to everyone for joining.